that before? What is it?
Me or him.
Leon.
Singular means something alone by itself, and plural means two things or more.
That is so amazing. Who wants to give me an example of something that's by itself and then something that's two or more? So singular and plural. One example of each. Maroska.
Plural is just me by myself, and singular is me all by myself.
Good job.
And if it's like me, Marvella, Natalia, and Valentina, it's like a whole group plural.
That's really good. Did everybody hear what she said?
Yeah.
So singular is just her by herself, so just a single person, and then more her, Marvella, who else? Natavia,
Valentina.
and Valentina. That's more than two, so it's plural. So it's girl, Maroska, girls. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Who wants to give me an example of like maybe girl, girls, with the nouns changing from singular and then to plural? Leah? You know now?
Like, then if a friend comes play with one girl by itself, then it will be plural. But like the other friends, leave Moloska, she'll be single.
Right, so friend and then friends, right? And it's always a noun. We're talking about noun singular and noun plurals. Who wants to refresh our minds with what a noun is? What a noun is. Oleon.
A noun is a person, place, thing, or animal,
Good job.
or an idea.
Or an idea. Okay, good job. Okay, so next I'm going to say a word and then I want to see if you guys can make a plural for me. Okay, ready? Snowflake. You can do gentle shout outs. We'll do gentle shout outs, okay? Nice. Letter.
Letter.
Now, couch.
Couch.
How do you make that plural?
Couches.
Okay, so sometimes you know how the English language can be a little tricky, how there's some rules for it. Okay, so usually what we do is we just add an S most of the time. So who wants to choose one of the words we just said? You guys want snowflake or letter?
Letter.
Lucas. Letter? Okay, so letter, this is how we spell it. Who thinks they know how we make a plural? Tina. What did we add? Okay. Now, if it ends in an S, if the word ends in an S, an X, a Z, CH, or SH, we don't add just the S, we have to add an ES. Okay? So one example that I gave you guys earlier was couch. So if it follows this rule, because it ends in CH, how do we make it couches? How do we make it plural? Can you spell it out for me? Selena.
COUCHF.
If it ends in a CH, it has a different rule.
CF.
Yes, can you spell it out again?
COUCHES.
Very good. So how many agree with Selena? Good job. So let's repeat this rule. Ready? If it ends, all together. If it ends with an S, with an X, with a Z, with a ch, with a sh, we add ES. Good job. Another word. Carpet. The students are sitting so nicely on the carpet. What does it end in?
T.
Is it singular or plural right now?
Singular.
One carpet. We want to change it to plural. We're talking about two carpets. Please bring in the clean carpets into room 5. Carpets. What are we checking for, Valentina? The last letter. What's the last letter?
T.
T. So which rule is it going to go under? Add S, add ES or add ES after an O?
S.
Why? What did you check to make sure that it ended in an S?
Because it doesn't have one of the letters S, X, Z, CH, or SH.
Good job. Judy, do you see that? So she looked at the last letter. And Tony, do you see that? She looked at the last letter and said, yeah, it's not an S, it's not an X, it's not a Z, it's not a ch, it's not a sh, and it doesn't end in O, so it has to end in S. We just add an S to make a plural. Carpets. Okay? We're gonna look at a quick worksheet together. Actually, we're gonna do a video first. We'll see how you like the video.
About singular and plural. Let's get started. All nouns can be in different numbers. They can be one, that is singular, or many, that is plural. Let's take a few examples. Most singular nouns form the plural by adding an S to them. Let's take a few examples. Crayon, crayons. One cup, many cups. One tree, add an S to it, many trees. Bag, bags. One bee, many bees. One flower, many flowers. Balloon, balloons.
Balloons. Just add an S on these.
Bug, bugs. Bucket, buckets. One pen, many pens. One book, many books. Tap, taps. Owl, owls. Pencil, pencils. One table, tables. Many tables. Chair, chairs. House, houses. A singular noun
Here's one of the rules.
ending in S, X, Z, ch, sh makes the plural by adding ES to them. Let's see a few examples. Fox, many foxes. A box, many boxes. A glass, many glasses. A dress, many dresses. A bus,
Why did she change this over? Why did she make it an ES? The dress. Do you guys remember why? Where does it end when it's plural? Andre.
Because it's a S, so it's gonna end with an ES.
Good job. And how about fox? Do you guys remember what it is? What does it end when it's plural that makes you add ES? Is there somebody else I haven't called on that wants to take a guess? So if it ends in an X when it's singular, what do we add? Why do we add ES when it's plural? What does it end in? What's one of the letters that we have to add ES to? One was X, S, the other one is? I should say another one is? Fox. CH is one of them, very good. But fox ends in what? X. So fox, when it becomes plural, we have to add ES because it ends in X.
a bus,
So pay attention to the endings of the words, whether it's
Peaches.
we add ES E-S.
Radish, radishes. Dish, dishes. Bush, bushes.
And there's another one. What does bush end in?
It's the same.
What does bush end in that made you add E-S? S-H. Good job, guys.
With a noun,
This is
ends
the
in
last
O,
one we're watching.
add es
Talk about
to
ending
make
in
it
O.
a plural. Let's take a few examples. Potato, potatoes.
So what does potato end in? Do you guys remember? Andre? So we add ES because it ends in what? Good job. Here's another one.
Tomatoes,
Tomato.
mango, mangoes.
Where do I put instrument? Do I put it under singular or plural? Instrument.
Singular.
And yes, you guys can cut these out. And how do I make it plural?
It had an S.
Good job. So you guys will cut some of these out. I would say just cut 2 of these out and paste them. And then on the second page, we have to add ES to these to make these plural. Why do we have to add ES to make beach plural? Does anybody remember why? Valentina?
Because there's a C.
Good job. And Leo, why do we have to add ES to brush? To make
Because it is a SH, and when
Perfect.
it's SH, you add a ES.
Good job. And how about circus? Why do we add ES to circus to make a plural? Is there anybody else that wants to? Alberto, do you want to try? No? Oleon?
Because it has an S.
Just an S. So we're going to put circus. And how do we make circus plural? Can you guys spell it out for me?
C-R-C-U-S.
Yay! Good job, guys. Okay, so we'll dismiss you by your colored carpet.